In the definition of least integer function, you can see that there is also a function that is greater than or equal to x value. We will read its definition. Least integer function is the function whose value at any x is the least integer greater than or equal to x. As you can see that I'm using again the examples to describe it more to you the definition of least integer function. This is our least integer function and it is the integer ceiling integer symbol over here. You know that we have the floor symbol in greater integer function and we have the ceiling symbol over here to present the least integer function. So we move on towards our least integer function. This function must be greater than or equal to the value of x. And what is the value of x? That is 0.2. We will use again the graph to see what will be our least integer. You can see that here lies our 0.2. So the greater value to x is 1. So 1 will be our least integer. If we say that we have another example that is 2.4. Again we are using the symbol of least integer function that is also called as integer ceiling. So here is our 2.4 value, that is the value of x. Then and this value must be greater than or equal to x. And we will see from the graph what value satisfies our definition. So here lies our 2.4 and the greater value or equal value to x is 3. And you can see that 3 is the least integer of this function. Again we will use another example to make it more clear. This time I am taking negative values 0.5 and the least integer function symbol, and you can see that here our x is 0. minus 0.5. So we will check in the graph what value satisfies our definition of least integer function. You have to keep this thing in mind that that value must be greater than or equal to the value of minus 0.5. So here lies our minus 0.5 and the greatest value or equal value to x is 0. You can see that minus 0.5 is less than 0. So 0 is the greatest value to x. Next we will take another example of 2.5, negative 2.5 over here. Sorry, I'm using the double symbol over here. I have to use the symbol of this integer function. So by using our pictorial explanation graph, you can see that minus 2.5 lies over here. Let me use a brighter color so that you can see clearly. So the greater value to x is 2. You can see that. So our least integer will be minus 2. From this, I really hope that you understand this concept clearly. And you can see that our least integer function will always lies on or above the line of y is equal to x, or it provides an integer, least integer or integer ceiling for x.